everyone, and welcome to the Mash and Drum Whiskey Room and What's on the Shelf Wednesday. In this series, I will be doing quick reviews of whiskeys that you could actually find on the shelf, including bourbons, rye, Irish whiskeys, and scotches. So what's on the shelf today? Old Forester Signature 100 Proof Bourbon. So Old Forester Signature 100 Proof gets its name in honoring the legacy of founder George Garvin Brown, which has his signature on every bottle. Old Forester is one of the most historic bourbon brands in America. Old Forester created the first bottled bourbon to invoke quality and trust. They were one of the few whiskeys that was allowed to be sold during Prohibition for medicinal purposes, and the list goes on and on and on. Now the 100 Proof is popular with bartenders for cocktails, but I wanted to revisit this one and see how good it is neat. Now, the 100 Proof Signature has a mash bill of 72% corn, 18% rye, and 10% malted barley, and is available on the shelf for about 30 bucks. All right, so let's get a pour here. Let's revisit this Old Forester Signature 100. Old Forester has been absolutely killing it lately with some of the new releases, but I always see this one. I never really go back to it. It's always available. I always see it on shelves. So let's check this one out and see how it is. Here we go. So I'm getting that little hint of banana that you sometimes get on an Old Forester product, is this little banana note that usually pops up. But I'm getting you ever have Teddy Grahams, like a graham cracker? I love Teddy Grahams. Has the cinnamon ones, the cinnamon Teddy Grahams. That's what it smells like a little bit in here. Definitely some of that quintessential Old Forester, that cherry characteristic. A little bit of a nuttiness too, I think. Little honey, bit of oakiness, but definitely getting a lot of that graham cracker and that little bit of a banana hint too. Not like artificial banana that you would find from a Jack Daniel's whiskey where it could smell a little bit more artificial. This is more of a banana maybe you just peeled, kind of a fresh banana. But yeah, graham cracker, oak, cinnamon. It's really nice on the nose. It's not overly complex, it's balanced, has a good flavor profile so far. Let's go for a sip, here we go. Oh, damn. Ooh, that came in, this is 100 proof, that came in a little bit hotter than I thought it would. Definitely get that nuttiness on the front of the palate that I was getting. Maybe it's a little bit of a walnut or pecan there. Definitely a hint of cherry. A lot of cinnamon and like cinnamon red hot candies on the palate, which is really nice. It's a little fruity too. Let me go for a second sip, see if I pick up any of that banana. Here we go. Oh yeah. Second sip got a little bit sweeter. Definitely like the oak. Getting a little hint of that banana on the palate too. But again, more of a fresh banana. Definitely some cherry, oak. Nice balance, good mouthfeel. It's a little bit thin on the mouthfeel, but what's this leaving behind is very, a longer finish here I'm getting than I thought it would be. Very peppery, very spicy, cinnamony. Let's go for another sip. All right, third sip, the flavors start thinning out a little bit. So what you're really left with is just oak, caramel. Got more of a spike of vanilla on the third sip now too. Flavors start to open up here as you go through it. Kind of those sweet flavors that you're getting from the banana, the cherry, the oak are still there, but now more of the vanilla and the caramels are coming through. Really nice balanced bourbon. Last sip. Yeah, as the flavors start to flatten out a little bit, what you're left with mostly is oak, caramel, vanilla, a little bit of cherry, hint of that banana. Then on the back end, you get some peppery spiciness. You get that cinnamon red hot candy, just lingers on and on. Man, for about 30 bucks, it's a very solid bourbon. I could see why a lot of bartenders like to play around with this one in cocktails. You know, this is a really good decanter bourbon because not only is it good in cocktails, but you could sip on this neat. It's got a really good finish to it. Again, the flavors here aren't overly complex, but for 30 bucks, 100 proof, Old Forester flavor profile, this is a great everyday bourbon, I think, for a lot of people, especially being the price point, especially being available, and for being Old Forester. And like I said, it's on the shelf. All right, everyone, well, I hope you enjoyed this What's on the Shelf Wednesday with Old Forester 100 Proof Signature. Hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button below. Please hit that like button. If you haven't yet, find me on Instagram and find me on Twitter. Love talk with you guys. Let me know what you think of this one. If you've had it, have you had it in cocktails? Do you sip it neat? And as I always say, it is not about the whiskey, it's the people you share it with. So cheers, and I'll see you next time on What's on the Shelf Wednesday. Cheers.